What is your will, my master?
Hey, what's up? This is a demo for actually 4 people. I did 5 of these SP Saber and Phoenix props, Darkness V3s, and I did 4 of them with Proffies. Rather than make 4 separate videos of the exact same thing, I'm just going to do this one video for the Proffie version, and then I'll send it out to each of you guys. It would be Jose, um, also JP Sabers, Max, and Brent. Okay, this is for all you guys. Your sabers are set up the exact same way. So we'll just go over this one. This one in particular is Jose's because he had me put a lot of sound fonts on it. But they're all exactly the same. They're installed with Proffies, like I said. CC sabers in here for your lit PCBs. So you're going to have 3 sets there. 2-button setup. So I made your activation switch back here, and then your auxiliary switch is this bottom piece of the pillbox right here. It is a very tight switch, but it works just fine. It matters how you put these bolts on, and I'll show you how to do that. How to get to everything is you just want to take this wire right here and pull it. So I cut it right here at the clip, so it pops off that clip. And then you want to come over here with a pair of tweezers and grab that activation switch because it's on a magnet. You're going to want to pull that out, and it looks just like that, right? So we'll pull that out, and then we want to come through. You want to take each one of these bolts out. You got, or screws here. You got 3 of them to do. So we'll take these out real quick. It doesn't matter how you take them out. It just matters how you put them back in. And then, like I said, we'll go over that. If you don't do it in a certain way, I notice it kind of messes with the auxiliary switch a little bit. But doing it the way I'm going to show you how to do it, it works 100% of the time. All right. Take this out. One more. Now, when you take these 3 screws out, the handle comes off, but the upper shroud is free floating as well. So that's why when I'm taking these out, I'm kind of holding the upper shroud and the handle with my hand. Now I've got all 3 of those out. I can slide the handle off just like that, but then also the shroud will come off if you want it to. And it will expose your chassis here, right? So you've got a Proffie board right here. This is adheses down to the shelf on all of them, all 4 of them, but you can get to your micro USB and you can take your SD card out from here as well, and you don't have to move the board, so that's why I do that. You've got over here, you've got a kill switch for your battery. They all will come with 21700 removable batteries, but the batteries will be inside the Saber like it is right now. And 28 millimeter Smuggler's Outpost Elite speakers, and they're fully enclosed, so this thing is super loud. Just want to come over here and flip the switch.
The Sith are reborn.
And then we'll start putting this guy back together. It's a little bit of a process, right? So we'll take the shroud and put it back on. It goes on a certain way. You'll see it. It'll fall right into place where it's supposed to be. Just like that. And then you'll see a notch on your handle right there. That notch lines up with the pillbox, right? So the handle only goes in one way. And it'll slide right in. So after we get that, we'll have to go back through and put the screws back on. Now this is where you want to do it in a particular order. You want to get the one, let me put it in first and I'll show you. You want to tighten up the one that is right next to the pillbox first, okay? And then you can go through and you can tighten the other 2. Usually I'll go that side, and then I'll go to the opposite side, and then I'll do the one in the back. That's just kind of the habit that I've fallen into, and it works 100% of the time. Let me turn the volume down on this, sorry. And we'll put this last screw in. Almost there. It's a little bit of a process to put this together, but it's super cool once it's done, right? So we got it all. All 3 of those are tightened up. We can take our wire now. We can put it back in that clip. Set it in there so it looks like it's never been cut, just like that. And then we can take our power button with a magnet And we can just throw it right back in the hole back there and it will find its own way, right? So now when we fire this up, all the LEDs are firing up. Go to another sound font here.
Supreme Leader.
Son of Corellia by Kyberphonic. By Snow Swing. These are all equally super loud. And I gave you twist off. I'm not going to lock the blades down, but I am going to show you that all the pins work. Some of you guys' sabers did not come with side blades either because you didn't order them, or I think they just forgot. Sean forgot to send them to me, which is no big deal. As soon as I move, he has a new batch of these coming to me, and it will have side blades for anybody who missed them. And I'll install those and I'll get those out to you. But I do have a pair right here just to show you that these sides work, right? So if we put this over here, fire this up, I can find the button. So that side's working well. This side, everything's working good there. So those pins are firing up like they should. And then, you know, of course, your main blade. And I'll just hold this in for a second and fire this up as well. Just like that. So all these are set up for NeoPixel. They all have CC Sabers in them. You just switch sound fonts by hitting auxiliary. And then activation. On the Kylo fonts, there is I put a staggered ignition, right? So the Quillions will go off after the main blade. One more time. Just like that. And then you got to twist off if you want. Just like that. And then we will have to turn around and take this back apart in order to hit that kill switch or that kill key, because, you know, we want to hit that if we're not using it. Proffie does not have a true deep sleep. So the battery will last a while, but then you might get a warning in the middle of the night saying that the battery needs to be charged. So if you're not using it, either take the battery out or flip the kill switch. And we'll take the 3 bolts out right now to do that again. One more. And I'll just slide this off. Now, if I were to fire this up, and then come over here and hit that switch, you can see it cuts everything off like it should. And that's consistent on all 4 of them. That's the only reason why I did this one video for all 4 sabers, because I did them exactly the same. So yeah, those are basically your Darkness V3s, and I will get these out to you guys in the mail sometime tomorrow. All right, thanks.